I've seen much worse desktops when it comes to icons than that. Seriously. Also, guys, let me know if the audio's fine. These cutscenes are a little bit on the loud side, but the rest of the game should be alright. Press start. Alternatively, we'll just press enter. Okay. Okay, there's a bit of a weird flicker on the preview, but that's just for the menu here, so it'll be gone very soon. You did see a Warcraft 3 icon there, yep.
Kain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I have served Kain a millennium. The gift continued to evolve. We became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow. Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony. There was only one possible outcome. My eternal damnation. Raziel was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the lake of the dead. Cast him in. Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
Raziel, you are worthy. I know you, Raziel. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Raziel. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Kain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Kain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to weave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul Reaver, my angel of death.
Right. Welcome to the game. As I said, the frame rate is not the best on the stream. Like I said, actually in game at my end, it's running at like perfectly normal frame rate, but on the stream it's a little bit slow. Hopefully it's not horrendously unwatchable.
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans.
I have no idea what this is. Again, how's the audio, guys? Is it too loud or too quiet or what? I'd be surprised if it sounds too quiet, but it's actually more nostalgic with a lower frame rate. Audio's fine. I tried everything I could to make it run faster on the stream preview, but just for some reason nothing works. This really is the only way I can stream it.
You are weak. You must feed.
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You have become a devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies.
Hold D to feed. Yay. I have fed. Ugh. I have a soul-eating blanket. Nom. C in space mode. What control scheme even is this?
Your wings, though ruined, are not without purpose. Take hold of them as you leap, and they will carry you across this chasm.
How am I finding the controls? They're okay. I've used worse, to be completely honest with you. You know, it's not tank controls on the bright side, you know, so it's got that over Tomb Raider.
What scabrous wretches are these?
Sure, the scavengers of the underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
Charming looking fellows. Hello! Oh, thank you for telling me how to attack after telling me how to auto-face. back here, you. What are you doing, lad? Right, I'll have that. Come here. Running away. Come to the soul blanket. Right. Oh. Right, you're translucent now. I'm not entirely sure what this means, but okay. Now where do I go? Jump up somewhere? Oh, here we go. I don't know how to get the camera to, like, look around. Let's have a look. Options, keyboard configuration. Pan left, right control. Zoom is left control. Pan right is numpad 0. Okay, I can see the kind of logic in that. No, it's not really so much about panning left and right though, game. I need to be able to pan up and down.
You have much to learn, Raziel. When you are ready, this barrier will be dissolved.
But I've already... Fine. Oh, I see. I gotta... When they're all transparent, I gotta suck them into the soul blanket as well. Where's the other one gone? Where are you? Oh. Right, are we done now?
Are your conduit between the spectral and material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
I see.
Sustain your strength to prolong your manifestation in the physical world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
Okay. We're not going through that? Guess not.
Young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
I see. So... Yeah. I remember that bit from when I played it before.
What are these creatures?
Do recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible. These foul, scuttling beasts could not be kin of our high blood.
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel? Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
Ah! Balls. Real smooth there, Raziel. Ooh, there's a thing! Well then. There we go. Give me those souls! I need them. Right, so I'm gonna go back here now. There we go. Did that do it? Or do I have to go back all the way to here?
Your efforts are futile, Raziel. Such objects are but shadows in the spirit world.
Okay. If you say so, matey. Oh, I was doing it wrong. You have to press enter and then A. I'm a genius! There we go, that's what I meant to do the first time.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
Right, now can I grapple? There we go. No, I'm meant to hold F. There we go. Wait, no, what? What? Oh god, I'm getting the controls all sorts of wrong. No. It's gonna take some practice, clearly. Enjoy some sunlight. There we go.
From the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly to the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
It's like the little green balls of experience in Fable. There we go. Yeah, these controls are a bit weird, but I'm sure I'll get used to them. Shall we impale you? The variety. Oops. Very good. Oh, let's forget those. And then he disappears. Look at that. All right. Is this a console port? Yeah, I believe so. There are some very complicated instructions I found online to make this work with an Xbox controller, but I just could not be asked. Plus, I've watched other people try to play this with an Xbox controller before, and it still has issues. So...
Your physical prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
I see. Hey, we're pushing boxes, just like Tomb Raider. Right, where do I want to? Where do I want to take this box precisely? Ah, I see. Okay, this is going to be an issue in this game. Clearly, the inability to look up at all is difficult when you've got to try and reach ledges like that at the very top of the screen there. It's a good thing I've got chat here to help me out with some of this, I suppose. first-person mode. Well, I certainly didn't find an option in the controls menu for that. Forward, back, left, right, jump, swim, devour soul, aim, grapple, maybe aim, action, crouch, sneak, face enemy, zoom, pan left, pan right, glyph menu. Holding F doesn't seem to do much. Left control. Oh, there we go. Right. Problem solved. That was my one minor complaint, and this is now dealt with. My God, it's a two-dimensional raven.
Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Kain's empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
This world is wrecked with cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Kain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Kain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
I wouldn't go as far as to call it Shakespearean, but it's good fun. It's a joy to listen to, if nothing else. Now then. I'll take that, thank you. Yeah. Should we throw this one in the fire? I think we should throw this one in the fire. If I can get there before he starts struggling again. That's a no. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to. Come with me, you. I'll get used to the controls, I will, honest. It's clear they struggle to try and port the buttons on a controller over to a sensible keyboard layout. I don't think they've quite succeeded, but I have honestly played worse. Seriously, I really, really have played worse. I struggled through the original Tomb Raiders. This is quite intuitive by comparison. Hold S to sneak. Well, that didn't work, did it? Jolly satisfying, isn't it? And I'll have that back, thank you. Once again, folks, I hope the lagginess isn't too off-putting. There really is just nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. So what is this? Oh, that's weird. It automatically turns you around the corridor without you having to actually do anything. Bet your ass Tomb Raider never did that. Alright, well, what have we here? It's better than you expected when I told you. Okay. That's encouraging, at least. Like I said, you know, if people are okay with it, we can continue playing the game in subsequent weeks. But I'm not going to mess around with whatever the heck that was for now. But otherwise, we'll move on to something else because my catalogue of games is ultimately rather large. And you've respawned, you git. No one told you could do that. Each of these gates is a glyph, and when you step on them, you unlock a fast travel system. Whatever, a fast travel system. Right, I got you.
This, at least, had remained constant. The endlessly swirling vortex of the abyss. My tomb and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed, these cliffs gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
By the way, guys, I don't believe there's an option anywhere for me to turn on subtitles, in case you were wondering. I suppose I could turn down the everything but the speech slightly. Maybe that would help. But as far as I can see, there's no subtitles in this game. Look, Pa, no load times. Yeah, none at all, actually, which is quite good. You know what, actually? You know what the control scheme in this game reminds me of? It reminds me of Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. It's actually an oddly familiar, like even right down to the fact that A is attack in that game as well. Cursor keys to run around, A to attack. It's incredibly similar, now that I think about it. So, yeah, it's actually not too bad. What's over here? Oh, hello. Can I have that back? Thank you. Hello. I need that. I need that. What's it? It's a bit of a shame to turn the music down. It's so good. Of course, now it's stopped, I've done that, which is... Not going to come down here and fight me? Anything else around here? Oh, a fire, I could have thrown them in.
proud kin wiped from this world like excrement from a boot, I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
Oh, hello. There's a pal of mine, he was a huge fan of these games. And he was part of the reason I actually picked this up on GOG and was like, I should give this a go. Because he's a really big fan of these games, to the point where, because he plays 40k, like myself, and he plays Flesh Tearers, who are a Blood Angels chapter of Space Marines. Also, Dream, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, just caught that. Rather quiet notification. And Blood Angels, obviously, in 40k, they are kind of, they have this whole vampire thing going on. So you can see why he felt drawn towards them of all armies, being such a big fan of this game. Right, where did my... There we are. Yes. In fact, I think... Oh, shit. I forgot to devour your soul first, sir. That's very, 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 very impolite of me, shall we say. But his Flesh Tearer's captain for his army is actually... I did it again. I'm so sorry. He's actually called Captain Raziel Kain, so... And that's how I found out, because I was like, that's a really cool name. Where'd you get that from? Right. Let's do this properly this time, shall we? There we go. I've never tried using a PS2 emulator before. I can't imagine they run very well. I mean, I've got a PS2 around here somewhere, so I don't really need one, but hey. I appear to be flashing blue. I'm not entirely sure why. Low health. Oh, okay. Hello. The fast travel thingamy. Oh, is it because I've got low health? Right. That is a handy indicator, actually. Anyone played the Spyro remasters, by the way? The ones that came out fairly recently. I do own a PS4, but I actually haven't played them, because I haven't actually used my PS4 in ages. It's not even plugged in. Damn well did it again. There we go. Can we pick it up, please? Thank you. They're quite good. They capture the frustration of the old Spyro games nicely. I was a big fan of those games. Most kids of my generation who grew up in the UK were anyway, because Spyro was crazy popular here. That and Crash Bandicoot. Just devour your soul. Oh, there we go. Lovely. Well, actually, like I'm using the GOG version of Soul Reaver right now, and it is perfectly stable. It just doesn't want to. It just doesn't like being streamed. That's the only thing. Is this a thing I can pick up? No idea. That's all. This version of it from GOG actually runs really nicely, as long as you don't stream it. And and that's the thing. Like even now at my end, it's actually running really nicely. I'm getting a good frame rate here at my end. It's just on the stream for some reason. Like in OBS just doesn't like this game. So, hopefully though, if we can play all the way through this, and people are okay with the frame rate, hopefully, yeah, the sequels are a bit more streamable. It's alright. We muddled our way through the damn infernal machine, with me having to alt-tab out of it every 30 seconds. So we'll probably manage with this, I hope. Oh, I need to remember to actually devour your damn soul before I pick it up again. There we go. Can I smash this pot? No! Damn. For some reason I thought I was playing a Zelda game there for a second. Whoa. This soundtrack is giving me very, Unreal vibes. It's making me want to play Unreal and also Wheel of Time. I love that era of video games, which is so fucking good. They really were. I have a lot of love for the original Unreal Engine. Okay. Anything in here? Nope.
No! Please!
I didn't recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their scent was vampiric. They gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
Haha, you're in the fire, you get. Sucks to be you. Alright. You have to use your imagination a bit. You do, really. It's it is an exercise in filling in the blanks with the imagination a bit. Having said that, though, these games looked fucking good when they came out originally. It's hard to believe now, but the original Unreal, when that came out with its like polished marble floor effects and things like that, looked so good. I remember like getting friends of mine to come over to my house and see it on the computer just so I could show them how pretty the graphics were for the original Unreal. That's how big a deal it was at the time. Whereas now you look back at it and it's very quaint, you know, low poly 3D, etc., etc. But like, damn. I remember watching a Zero Punctuation video recently, and you're not attacking me. Nice. I remember watching a Zero Punctuation video a while ago, and in it he talked about how the nostalgia wave kind of is always creeping forwards, and you know, about 5 years ago it was all about like sort of 16-bit pixel art being the nostalgic thing, and now it's moved forward to the point where PS1 style graphics have now become the nostalgia thing. With games like what was it called? The space game. Fuck, I actually don't remember. The icon is on my desktop. Hold on, where is it? Can't remember the name of the bastard thing. Not Wing Commander 4. Damn it, it was on here. Objects in Space, that's it, that's the one. Like, Objects in Space has this art style that is deliberately like an old PS1 game. Which is kind of weird to me, because original PS1 games did not look very pretty at all. But that seems to be the thing people are emulating these days.
This charnel house bore the unmistakable marks of Melchiah's clan. To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
Xbox 360 nostalgia wave, yeah. Bastards disappeared. Oh, hello. I fancy a change of implement. Can I use this? I can. There we go. I'm surprised these don't break after a bit of use, considering how many of them are lying around. Bloody Red Dead Redemption. Can they not just please release those games on PC, for fuck's sake? I'm probably never going to play them otherwise. What am I looking for here? Ah. Well, this is not an optimal camera view. Let's change that slightly, shall we? Oh, steady on there. Alright. There we go. Crouch jump for the win.
My brother Melchiah was made last, and therefore received the poorest portion of Kain's gift. Although immortal, his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the underlying decay.
After GTA 5, do you trust them to do a decent port? I didn't have too many issues with the GTA 5 port, actually, to be honest. I thought it was okay. I played quite a bit of it, although mostly I played, obviously, mods. I even streamed some of it. I don't know if you guys remember when I did those LSPDFR streams, but yeah. really need some health. Oh, okay. Oh, steady on that. Let me just fetch that. And that's an impaling. That's an impaling. Serpent in the Staglands, since we're talking about the nostalgic graphics thing, Serpent in the Staglands is an interesting one, because Serpent in the Staglands is it's an RPG, party-based, sort of top-down affair. It plays very much like a Baldur's Gate type thing, but what's fascinating about it is that it deliberately evokes the graphics of, like, the Daggerfall era, if you know what I mean. It feels that very similar to that in terms of the fonts and the menus and the pixelation and stuff like that. And it does it actually to its credit so well that sometimes you forget you're playing a new game. It actually feels like such an authentically old game. It genuinely feels like it could have been released in 1996 or something. Yeah, it does graphically it is a bit like Darklands actually, yeah. Though gameplay-wise it seems to have more in common with, you know, Baldur's Gate. Having played Darklands, myself. At least, I'd say I've played Darklands. I more like attempted to play Darklands, because Darklands is one impenetrable game, holy crap. You really need to sit down and with a cup of tea and spend an afternoon reading the manual for that thing. I imagine it's quite rewarding when you do, though, and whoa, look at that. I wish I could do that with the spiral staircases in Morrowind. Holy shit. Whoa. That's even trippier when you're watching it at 60 FPS, let me tell you. Yeah, Darklands could do with a remaster, really, couldn't it? A sort of a Bard's Tale trilogy-esque remaster, where some of the gameplay features are better explained and stuff. And yeah, still no loading screens. It's quite impressive. Hello. Sorry, good sir. I got my D key mixed up with my F key. Whoa! Okay, I'm not actually in the water yet. Good. That was unexpected. Oh, hey, look, it's raining. Or at least, yeah, I think it's raining. Either that or it's a graphical glitch. We have only 10 dropped frames in this entire stream, by the way, folks. I'm happy to report, in spite of the abominable weather outside today. I didn't notice my connection die during the day either, so, I mean, touch wood, as I said, but I think, finally, the engine seers from BT OpenReach came around and applied the sacred oils and sung praises to the machine god enough times that I think it may have actually stuck this time. I think we might have finally fixed it, which is jolly good news. What the heck are you? What's going on with you right now? Oh, he went into water. What is he doing? Whoa! Alright, that doesn't actually kill you, it just sort of stuns you a bit. Annoyingly, I can't attack you while you're doing that. Come over here so I can fight you properly. I am so nearly dead. I am, in fact, actually dead. Bother. Can I just keep going? No, there's a door in the way. Damn it! Oh, well, hello. Come back! Come back! I need your soul! Or whatever you have that passes for a soul. You big stupid. Oh, you are absolutely infuriating. There we go, I've got enough now. You irritating creature. Alright. They are quite creepy looking things, aren't they? Yeah, changing between the different realms as you go along like this. It's quite fun, isn't it? Like the shape of the landscape and stuff changes. And everything. Without a loading screen or anything. It's very good. Honestly, compared to some games that even get made today, it's impressive. Ah, here we go. Right, welcome back to the real world. Where I can't actually jump up there. What's going on? What's the devil's going on here? I appear to be a bit stuck. Guess I have to go back in the water. Alright then. Metroidvania kind of style to it. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, no worries. Leave me alone, you get... don't have time for you. Ah, this is where I wanted to be, I think. Yeah, here we go. Ooh. There we go. Oh god! There we go. Right. Oh, I love that. Oh my god. Right, screw you, buddy. I'm leaving. That is you dealt with. Hey, Seek. Again, if you're just getting here, I apologize for the low frame rate on the stream. It's because it's it's a side effect of the one way that I have available to me to actually stream this game, and there's not a lot I can really do about it, unfortunately. Hopefully, it's not too bad. But there is actually no other way for me to stream this game. It's just OBS doesn't like it very much, so. Something it doesn't like about this particular game engine, or just the fact that it's Direct 3D, perhaps. I'm not really sure, but whatever it is, it doesn't like it. I suppose this will yield to me. No. Okay. Damn, I have no idea what to do in here. Let's just go back. The original, yeah, 2006 Prey was a very underrated game. Will you stop, good sir? I only have so much health. There you go. Well. I don't think it's abandonware. Abandonware is, as Kilgore Trout would put it, abandonware is a made-up word. It's not an official legal thing. Don't be fooled. It's literally piracy, just the same as any other kind. I'm stuck. Well, if you have no way to buy it, there's always a way to buy it, man. Go look on Amazon or eBay. There's always a way to buy it if you look hard enough. I managed to find a new in-box copy of Halo 2, for Christ's sake, on the PC. killed you guys now about 3 times. Damn it! Hell, I got a... you know when we streamed Black and White? I got a brand new in-box copy of the original Black and White. If I can find that, you can find a copy of 2006 Prey. No problem. Is there something I'm missing here? Like... And developers aren't getting the money. Yeah, I know that, but that's kind of only half the point. The point is, if you want something, you buy it. Instead of just nicking it for free. It's how the world worked for hundreds of years, right up until the invention of the internet. If you wanted something, you bought it. You found somebody who had it, and you gave them something for it. Can somebody please tell me what I'm supposed to do in here? Because I have no idea. Stealing isn't a new thing. Yeah, but stealing was generally regarded as stealing, as opposed to nowadays where people try to be like, it's not stealing, the developer doesn't get any money anyway, it's totally fine. You know... Don't. That's the difference. Now people try to take the moral high ground and be all like, yeah, it's not really stealing, though. Yeah, fuck it is. Shift into spirit form. Oh, right. How do I do that? I actually don't know how to do that without, like, you know, dropping into water or dying. Maybe the glyph menu? Ah, there we go.
Beware, Raziel. These wraiths are vampire spirits, fettered too long in the spectral realm. When their vampire natures adapt to this plane, they become eaters of souls. Do not allow these spirits to...
It's not open source, though! Fucking hell! Don't call it open source when that's literally not what it is! There's a very fucking specific definition of that shit. Ugh. Creepy motherfucker. How do I even deal with you? Whoa, whoa, not like that. That's how we deal with you. Yeah, Warzone 2100 is open source. Exactly. There's your distinction. Now then. Oh, I can already tell this bit's going to be awkward. At the end of the day, the thing is, look, personally, me, if I made a game and 10 or 20 years later there was nobody selling it, personally, I'd be fine with saying, look, if people want to play the game for free and download it, that's okay with me. I would just prefer people to be playing the game at all, even if they're not paying me anything for it. But the thing is, you can't make that decision for other people who made these games. That's not your call. You're not allowed to do that, alright? I cannot come along and say, yeah, well, the developer would probably be fine with me downloading his game for free, even if he's not getting anything for it anyway. You don't know that. Plenty of developers might turn around and say, no, look, I'm sorry that it's not being sold anymore, but you can't just nick it for free. You can't make that decision for them, the people who made these games, so don't. You go to someone like GOG and you petition them to see if they can get the game on their service. Or you find a second-hand copy somewhere and buy it the old-fashioned way, like that. I need to go back into spirit form here or something. This looks like it should be a door, but it's not. GOG isn't already selling it, there's probably some kind of licensing problem. Yeah, like No One Lives Forever, for example. That's a game that's stuck in a legal thing. Or even Blood Omen Legacy of Kain, like the game before this one. Like, that's also stuck in a bit of a legal hole at the moment. Eventually, people usually manage to find a way to figure that shit out, because it has happened over the years. You know, GOG has managed to add stuff to their platform that previously was not available. They do get around to it eventually. Well, I'm not sure exactly what that achieved. C and A to flip. What? Oh, look at that! Well, I'll be damned. Okay. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you folks is don't steal shit. It is not that hard. It's not a particularly difficult concept to grasp. I have a very similar attitude towards people who, for example, pirate PDFs of 40k rulebooks. I don't care how they try and justify it, and boy do they try and justify it. It's still stealing. Okay, let's see. Ah! Okay, that wasn't according to plan, but that's alright. Hello, Mr. Thing. I'm not even going to bother fighting you. I need a block. That's what I need. Ah, I like that one over there. You know how I know you're not telling the truth, Angus? Because GW doesn't sell them in PDF format. They sell them in EPUB format. So you can't have PDFs that you bought from GW. And you converted. Nah, that's alright then. That's fair enough. I gotta flip it or something, haven't I? I forget. Oh god. Yeah, maybe I'm going the wrong way with this. No, I still gotta get it over. Honestly, these days, mate, trying to go in the digital route is probably smarter, just with how many books you have to carry around nowadays. I'm thinking of getting the digital versions of my most frequently used ones at some point. Also, in your opinion, much more satisfying when you buy something and own it instead of stealing something and owning it. Oh, for sure, dude. It's like, you know, I'm of the opinion that people appreciated video games a lot more when you paid full price for them and it came in a box and it came with a manual and all that sort of stuff. As opposed to nowadays where everyone waits for a Steam sale and then buys it for like $2. I saw a review for a game on GOG the other day. My god. What was it? It was... I think it was Rogue Trooper. I picked up the Redux version of it, but I also found that they had the original on GOG as well. And there was a review underneath it that said, this game is not worth £3. And I was like, are you serious? Look, I don't care how bad the game is. It's £3. I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, I shudder to think what this guy thinks is worth £30. Yeah, the price of a pint. I really cannot figure how to get this bloody block over here. Maybe I have to push it into the hole. If I'm not about to make a terrible life decision. Oh, it's done now. Hello there. Oh, damn it. Oh shit, hello. Well, the spectral realm is dark and full of terrors. Right. How do I get back into the material realm? Ah! That's how. Oops, wrong button. Finally dealt with, there we go. Take this with me as well while I'm at it, I think. Oh shit. You get. I killed you. Stay dead, please. That's what I wanted to do the first time. There we go. No, I wanna... That's what I need to do. Press C first, then A. Slowly getting there, folks. It's a novel concept, this. Being able to lift the block up onto the next platform. So many games with block puzzles in it. It's got to be the first where I've seen you can actually do that. I probably didn't need to take it across the bottom of the thing. I probably could have just, if I'd got the controls combination right, have flipped it up onto this side bit here, but never mind. Never mind. Whoa! Alright, now I'm back here. To precisely what end, I'm not entirely sure. I don't seem to have accomplished much. Oh wait, no, I remember. I need to get back up there, don't I? I like how it just floats in the air where I left it. Oh shit. Damn it! Please. Oh, do I need to devour some souls first? Well, that is awkward. Any souls? Anyone got any souls for me? There we go. Beautiful. Marvelous. Right. Yeah, the control system in this game is definitely prone to a little bit of mishap. but it's all good. Ah, there we go. Huzzah. Of interest, can I just... Oh, beautiful. I can just save whenever I like. I was assuming I was working on a basis of checkpoints here, but I needn't have bothered. Does it have a quick save by any chance? I have no idea. Okay. What's all this then? Is this another go into the spectral realm kind of a situation, or? Would you be interested sometime doing maybe a live stream or videos doing the Morrowind vampire quests? That's an interesting one. Yeah, that could be fun. Maybe it's a Halloween thing. Save that. Let's have a look. Well, that doesn't seem to have helped. Luckily, there's a point here, but need some souls. Anyone got any souls for me in the nearby vicinity? Damn. Oh, there's one down there. Come here. I can't load. That's annoying. I'm too far away, aren't I? How irritating. I have no idea what to do. I'm stuck. Again. Oh, hello. Come here, you. Do I need to stick blocks in these alcoves here, perhaps? If so, I don't know where to find them. Blocks in the corner. They're not really blocks. Look, they're maybe they are actually. No, they're just bits of the scenery. Oh, hello. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's a big. Oh my god. What? I didn't realise they were blocks. God, I would have been stuck for ages without you, chap. Right. Seems to be two stacked on top of each other. I need to get up on here and then... Aha! This game is better with a chat, yeah. This is the sort of game I could see myself having if I had played it back in the day when it originally came out. I would have gotten so stuck. Alright. Has that achieved anything? Not really. Maybe I used the wrong blocks in the wrong holes. You love the messages system in Dark Souls, yeah. Well, that made a click noise. I feel like it almost needs rotating. No search engines. Yeah, that was the... Back when we had dial-up and we couldn't use the internet for something as trivial as looking up the solutions to a video game. So you had to just kind of puzzle it out. Try flipping onto the corner piece. I don't think it'll fit. It's too small. Flip it. Oh, I see what you mean. This game has some high-level block puzzles. I gotta say, I'm used to the Tomb Raider variety. Much simpler than this. You gotta push the blocks up onto higher platforms. You gotta flip them around so the logos are on the right side. It's high level stuff, guys. I didn't realize you could flip it anywhere. I thought you could only flip it when you had a surface to flip it onto, because video game logic. So, right, so we're above this bit again. Also, there's a shiny jewel over there I wouldn't mind having. For no reason other than this is a video game, and therefore shiny jewels are always a good thing to have. Thanks for playing. You're quite welcome. I'm enjoying this so far. Well, I hope I was meant to push this down here. Oh, we got another one. Alright, what am I doing with these here blocks? What's the idea? Or is it just a shortcut? Might just be a shortcut. Probably is just a shortcut. Yeah, I gotta take this block and put it on top of the other one. Like so. Unless, of course, I need to now use a tower of blocks for something else around here. I don't see anything around here I could use a big old pile of blocks for, so... Hey, it's well, I have a way down and a way back up quickly in a pinch, at least. I'm unsure precisely why that's important, but I guess it must be. I'm not entirely sure what I've achieved through any of this. Like, at all, I have no idea. Made some platforms move, and that's all of it, really. Now we've come back around in a big circle. I don't get it. I don't understand. Clearly missing something here. Go to the fast travel bit. Crazy spiral staircase. I truly don't know. Maybe there's something in the spirit. Well, quite possibly. However, what I am going to do now is I am going to save the game. I'm going to quit the game. And, oh, hello, desktop. And we're going to go to an intermission. Because I need to go get a drink. And then, when we come back, folks, after a little break, just going to go stretch my legs a bit. We're going to go and play some World in Conflict. So, but that was enjoyable. We'll probably pick that up again next week. Try and figure out what I'm supposed to do next. I don't like leaving a game when I'm stuck, to be honest with you. Because it makes me less likely to want to come back and play more. But we do need to stop because it's 20 past 10. So if we're going to have any time for World in Conflict, we need to start now. So right. So yeah, if you want to go take a break as well, folks, get a drink, get some food, do whatever it is you've got to do. Feel free to do that now, and I'll be back in 5 minutes or so. And we will continue with some World in Conflict, which I'm looking forward to. It should be good fun. I deliberately chose it as the second game because I actually have already played it, which means my adult brain will not struggle to figure it out so much as we get later into the evening. Hopefully, anyway. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back for that. And I'll catch you in about 10 minutes or so. 5 to 10 minutes, something like that.